I work at Petco now, and I really like Petco. I had an 8-week internship. Wanted to hire me for permanent.
Stephanie especially has been great with us, helping assist us to run a business. I do recommend that any business owner get into this program.
Is everybody okay over here?
Jordan is a student who has lower academic ability, yet he has a gift for bringing joy to others. And so by assigning him Medford Care, he's able to utilize that gift and bring much happiness to many residents. They have requested him there, and he actually works there 2 days a week.
Community-based instruction programs makes the future brighter for our students because they gain confidence, they gain independent skills and security, and they're ready to face what the next challenge is going to be. They feel prepared because they've been in the community. So I think by giving them that experience while they're at the end of their high school career, better prepares them for their future.
Community-based instruction is a type of instruction that happens in the community rather than in the school building. For many students, community-based instruction is necessary because it helps them figure out how to navigate the real world instead of just the school building.
That's yours? Perfect, okay.
They rely on us to sort of show them how to interact, and we go through all the basics, social skills, to just interacting in the community, to getting the correct change. It's almost every aspect of just daily living.
Sure, it's right.
Overall, the social and behavioral skills that they're developing are even more important than the specific work task, because that may change at every location where they work, but the social behavioral skills will follow them throughout their lives.
What has to work for our students is for them to have real experiences. We've had students be very successful with money skills in a classroom, and when they've gone out into the store, not know what to do, because the question is, can they do it in different sites with different people, different money situations? You really need to generalize the skills across settings, across people and across circumstances. And to do that, you really need to get into the community and see what poses the problems for each individual student.
3, 4, it's 5.
It's 5. And how much do you need? 6.
When schools begin to set up a community-based instruction program, a program development plan is needed. Schools are set up to deliver instruction inside a classroom, inside the school building.
You've never been, this will be your first time?
Getting out in the community requires careful planning. I encourage schools to start with the easy steps.
I'm sure you speak aloud.
Maybe a shopping trip, maybe a visit to an employer to see what types of things are going on there. But start easy and start small.
This shelf is neat.
There are a number of different things that schools need to consider when they set up CBI programs. The first of those is getting community-based instruction into students' IEPs. Second thing to consider is scheduling. When will the student be able to go out in the community? Third thing to consider is transportation. How will the student get out? The fourth thing to consider is who's going to go out with the students. Who are the educators who will be taking students out, and do they have the necessary skills to educate when out in the community?
Looks like you found them. I think a key ingredient to the success of a CBI or SLE program is having such a great team to work with. I think you have to have teachers, paraprofessionals, job coaches, parents, administrators, all involved in the same goal and the same purpose, then getting out into the community and getting the community to accept the CBI program that you're developing.
With community-based instruction, there are some common challenges that schools run into. Those include budgeting, because community-based instruction may have some budgetary implications in terms of transportation or staffing. Another of those challenges is opening doors within the community. Community-based instruction is often community development as much as it's instruction. We need to have partners in the community who are willing to work with us.
What works best for me going out into the community is going out there and cold calling and going into the businesses and introducing our program and kind of giving them little profiles of the students that we have and trying to match the right student to the right business. Most businesses embrace this, and they want to continue to help us. So we have grown from, I think when I first started we had like 20 businesses to now we're at 50 different sites that we work at.
Good. We are thrilled to be part of this program. We were asked about 2 years ago to be part of the program and have the kids working in the store, and it's been a great success and a joy for us to do this program.
I've had a student at the grocery store who is now employed part-time a couple nights a week. We've had a student at the senior center asked back to volunteer on a more regular basis. We had a student at the YMCA work in the child care department. That translated into employment in the daycare for her upon graduation. We've had a student at Petco who really did well feeding the fish. That student now works there part-time as well.
The community has been wonderful. All the feedback we have gotten has been positive. I get phone calls from parents, I get emails from places of business that they are so happy to see the students out in and about the community, learning the skills that they need to be able to live a fulfilling lifestyle.
Chicken tenders.
There are a number of key ingredients for community-based instruction. The first is leadership. Leadership is needed for any type of system change or development. Another of the key ingredients needed for community-based instruction involves skilled educators. It's important that good educators be able to deliver instruction out in the community.
How does we go into the round table?
The best educators who work in community instruction are flexible and willing to change their instructional styles to each individual community site.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen next.
More stuff.
Yeah.
They have just as many skills and gifts to provide as anybody else. And I think that's the fun part while working with them, to figure out where they best match, what kind of job that matches their skills and as well as their interests, because when they're interested in something, the students really tend to do a lot better.
There's so many advantages to doing community-based instruction. We can try to replicate community experiences for the students in the school, but it is not the same. The students may master a skill in school, and once we bring it out into the community, we realize that they haven't mastered the skill at all. They've only mastered it in that setting. In order to generalize their skills, it is absolutely imperative that we bring them into the community, into the setting where the skills will be needed so that they can practice there, and that is the true test of mastery.
Ladies, how you doing?
Good. Independence is important to everyone. To be able to do things on your own, I think, really helps you feel complete, boosts your self-esteem, helps you feel happy.
We know that our time with students is precious. We need to make every single moment count. If we teach out in the community, that is the most efficient way to address the generalization. The students can learn in the real settings and therefore be more likely to maintain those skills post-school.
When they graduate, we want them to have all the skills they need. We want to know 100% that we've prepared them for most things that they might experience in life. And if we just teach in the vacuum of a classroom, we can't ensure that.